William and Charles just humiliated themselves. How you wonder? Well, recently, GB News, which serves at the mercy of the monarchy, reported that an insider suggested Harry and Meghan are embarrassed by backlash following their recent global engagements, with particular reference to their trip to Nigeria. According to this insider, Harry and Meghan supposedly face criticism for attempting to replicate royal visits despite their departure from the royal family. This narrative is both misleading and emblematic of the broader media strategy to undermine the Sussexes while keeping the royal family in the spotlight. Let's dive deeper. The idea that Harry and Meghan are embarrassed by the backlash surrounding their trips is a classic example of media manipulation. This narrative is crafted to paint the Sussexes as insecure and desperate for approval, which could not be further from the truth. Harry and Meghan have consistently demonstrated a commitment to causes that resonate deeply with them, from mental health advocacy to gender equality, and their global engagements are a natural extension of this work. The notion that they would be embarrassed by their efforts to make a positive impact is absurd. In addition to that, the report from GB News cites an insider who claims that Harry and Meghan are concerned about winning everyone over again. This statement is a red flag, signaling that the so-called insider is likely another royal expert pretending to have insider knowledge. Why, you ask? Well, the Sussexes have never shown an interest in winning over the public at the expense of their principles. Their focus has always been on making meaningful contributions to society, not on appeasing critics. The idea that they are strategizing to win back public favor is a fabrication designed to undermine their integrity and commitment to their causes. According to the Mirror, Harry and Meghan are embarrassed because onlookers have questioned whether they are attempting to do their own royal visits after quitting the royal family 4 years ago. However, these onlookers are none other than the royal experts and commentators who consistently fabricate narratives to suit their agenda. It is no secret that Prince William and King Charles, along with their allies in the British media, have a vested interest in keeping the royal family in the news. It is also clear that without Harry and Meghan, the royal family risks fading into obscurity on the global stage. By framing the Sussexes' charitable work as royal visits, the media attempts to tie their success back to the monarchy, ensuring that the royal family remains relevant. This tactic also allows the media to perpetuate the false notion that Harry and Meghan are struggling to find their place outside the royal fold, which is simply not true. Now, contrary to the narrative pushed by GB News and the Mirror, Harry and Meghan's global engagements have been highly successful. Their recent trip to Nigeria, for example, was not an attempt to replicate royal visits, but a meaningful endeavour to connect with a country that holds significant personal and cultural relevance to Meghan, whose ancestry traces back to Nigeria. Their involvement in the Afro-descendant Women and Power, Voices of Equity Summit in Colombia further underscores their commitment to uplifting marginalised communities and advocating for social justice on a global scale. The success of their trip is evident in the positive reception they received from the local communities and global supporters alike. Harry and Meghan have always been clear about their intention to use their platform to drive positive change, and their actions consistently reflect this mission. They are not motivated by a desire to mimic royal traditions, but by a genuine commitment to their values and the causes they champion. The suggestion that they are embarrassed by the backlash is nothing more than a cynical attempt to diminish their achievements. The British media's obsession with Harry and Meghan is not just a matter of interest. It is a calculated strategy to keep the royal family in the news. By constantly framing Harry and Meghan's actions as a reflection on the royal family, the media ensures that the monarchy remains relevant, even as public interest in the institution wanes. This strategy also serves to distract from the issues facing the royal family, such as the declining popularity and the ongoing controversies surrounding them. The media's portrayal of Harry and Meghan as desperate for approval is a direct attempt to undermine their credibility. By suggesting that they are embarrassed or unsure of their next steps, the media paints a picture of a couple struggling to find their place outside the royal family. However, this could not be further from the truth. Harry and Meghan have carved out a distinct and influential role for themselves on the global stage, independent of the royal family. Their work is not driven by a need for approval, but by a deep commitment to the causes they care about. The real embarrassment lies not with Harry and Meghan, but with Prince William, King Charles, and the British media. The royal family's reliance on Harry and Meghan for relevance is increasingly transparent. Without the Sussexes, the royal family risks being seen as out of touch and irrelevant, particularly on the global stage. This is why there is such a concerted effort to frame Harry and Meghan's actions as extensions of the monarchy, even as the couple has made it clear that they are forging their own path. The media's attempts to discredit Harry and Meghan are also a reflection of the royal family's insecurity. The success of the Sussexes' global work threatens to overshadow the work of other royal family members, particularly Prince William and King Charles. By framing Harry and Meghan's actions as misguided attempts to replicate royal traditions, the media attempts to diminish their achievements and maintain the status quo. Ultimately, Harry and Meghan's actions speak louder than any fabricated narrative. Their commitment to social justice, mental health, and gender equality is evident in their work and the impact they have had globally. The success of their initiatives, from the Archewell Foundation to their involvement in global summits and charitable projects, is a testament to their dedication and influence. They do not need to win everyone over again because they have never lost sight of their mission or their values. The media's attempts to undermine Harry and Meghan by suggesting they are embarrassed or unsure of their next steps are transparent and ultimately ineffective. The Sussexes have proven time and again that they are not motivated by public opinion but by a genuine desire to make a difference in the world. Their work continues to resonate with people around the globe, and their influence shows no signs of waning. In conclusion, the narrative pushed by GB News and the Mirror is a manufactured attempt to discredit Harry and Meghan and keep the royal family in the spotlight. The idea that Harry and Meghan are embarrassed by their global engagements is not only false, but also reflective of a broader strategy to undermine their credibility. The real embarrassment lies with the royal family and the British media, who are increasingly reliant on Harry and Meghan for relevance. Harry and Meghan's success on the global stage is a testament to their commitment to their values and their ability to effect positive change. Their work is not about replicating royal traditions, but about using their platform to advocate for issues that matter. They continue to be a powerful force for good, regardless of the narratives pushed by the media. Thank you for watching.